Hey everybody, today I'm going to be doing another kind of slow get ready with me. I'll try not to make it as long as the last one, but I've set up my gimlet and my mic, so I'm hoping it will at least be better quality. She has a bit of a mind of her own, I'm still figuring her out. This is kind of a practice one. Anyway, we're gonna start, and I've got my cute little hairband from a brand called Cara, New York. She's got little butterflies on her, and I'm just gonna use her to hold back any hair that might get on my face. I've still got some sideburns, but we all do, and sideburns fine. And I'm gonna start, because sanitation is important. The Aesop rinse-free hand mist. Always make sure your hands are clean before you start doing makeup. Normally I wash them, but today I'm feeling lazy. And then I'm gonna just apply some moisturizer, but I'm using sun cream. And this is the beauty of just saying probiotic relief sun. SPF 50, which to be honest you don't really need yet, like in winter. SPF 25, SPF 30 is also fine, but I use tretinoin and PHAs to get rid of my acne. Oh, she's gone down, I'll be back. So I find, actually that looks better, so I find that I use her in winter as well. And I've done this in the wrong order. I've just realised I was meant to do this first, but it's okay. My eyes are dark using only their products, which will be a lot shorter because I don't actually have a lot of their products. And I'm really excited to do that. These healing guitar music, and the video is by, oh, I can't see. Well, I'll find out who it's by, but it's exactly 1 hour, 11 minutes and 11 seconds, so this girl knows. But I'll find out who it's by in a minute, and I'll put it in the caption. But all credit to the musician, and she's chilling. I think she's on, you know, one of those vans that have like those pickup vans with like the big space at the back. I've been in one once, and it was like the most fun moment of my life, where you can like sit in the back and it's like open air. She's in one of those, just playing guitar there. She's chilling. Wait, I'll show you at the end, but it's really cool. Okay, now what I tend to do is, I feel like I always start with eyebrows because they're just a good place to start, because sometimes there's residue. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with my Goof Proof brow pencil, which I would kind of say is quite similar to a pomade, just by benefit. I really need to get on the Refi brow products. I think I'm just gonna end up buying their brow gel. I don't really need their pomade because my eyebrows are quite thick. The reason I bought this is because I'd over plucked one side, but I do quite like adding a bit of definition to the arch. And I think I got my eyebrows fitted recently and I asked for a really soft arch, but then I was told by someone the other day that I'd actually suit a sharper like arch. But I honestly don't know. I don't really know. I never know how to do my brows to suit my face. I definitely don't want them too thin, but I don't like them when they're too thick either. I think thick eyebrows suit some people so much, but for me, like, my eyebrows have been much thicker than this, and like, it's not really looked good. And also in 2016, there's obviously that trend of like majorly overfilling your eyebrows, and I was quite broke, so I would use like black fucking eyeshadow. Sorry, just for might have to edit that out of my YouTube. I had to use like black eyeshadow, and I would fill in my eyebrows. And I remember one time I got into like some beef with this girl on Instagram that I didn't even know. I was like arguing with someone I did know, like a friend. It wasn't really an argument, but like we were just kind of whatever. We were like, what, 13? And one of her friends stepped in and was like, sort out your slug eyebrows, C word. It's always stuck with me. I find it quite funny. To be honest, even though she said it in a hateful way, she kind of helped me out. So like, she might not have been a very nice person, but she was being real, and I kind of do have to respect that on some level because they did look like slugs. I will insert a photo here. But the C word was unnecessary, I feel. I never ever, I don't know if I've ever used that word. Actually, maybe I have. Maybe I have used that word intentionally. I don't think I have. No, I have never done it to someone's face. Like I might have muttered it under my breath when someone's done something really like bad. I kind of moved on to the next step. But I try to avoid using that word derogatorily because it's quite bad to say that. Okay, this is the Gimme Brow. It's completely wiped off, but it's the Gimme Brow by Benefit. I don't think it's really in the right shade for me, but I can't afford to buy another one. I think it's in shade 3, whereas this one's shade 3.5. I think shade 3.75 is my exact shade. And I think in Refine, my exact shade is probably either chestnut or espresso, probably chestnut, or maybe even like medium brown, I don't really know. Yeah, so I'm gonna actually use that to fill in the front bits a little bit as well, but I'm gonna seriously wipe it off because I really like the front brows being like a bit more sparse personally. Yeah, there we go, just lift it up a little bit. I actually don't know what, oh, my brow gels there, we're all good. All good. And then I'm gonna use the brush, and I don't know if this is true, and I don't think it does fuck all. I think it's just some weird kind of fad that I read once, but apparently Marilyn Monroe used to do this, and apparently if you spray your perfume, my perfume is the Ombre Vanilla by Laura Mercier, if you spray your perfume onto your eyebrows, really, eyebrow brush, and then put it on your eyebrows, the scent lasts longer. I don't know if it's true, and I don't know if Marilyn Monroe did that because it's just so random. But then it is so random to the point that you're like, why would that not be true? Like, who would make that up? Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's too niche. Okay. Now they're looking a bit dark for my liking, so I'm just gonna wipe off any excess. Do you want to say, oh, just dark? I have dark eyebrows. Yeah. And now I'm gonna shape them a bit and set them where they got to be. I like this, it's fine. My only qualm is that it is quite, there's quite a lot of residue, and it can sometimes like leave like grey bits on your brows. I do think the Refine one is better, but I haven't been able, I've used it, but I haven't been able to buy it yet, and I don't think I included it in my starter pack, so I'm probably just gonna have to buy it myself. But it's not exactly like expensive when I get a discount, so I'm not arguing. And I could have asked for it, like it was my choice. But I'm definitely gonna buy it because my friend did my brows using it the other day, and honestly they look the best they'd ever been. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brush them up like crazy. I don't normally do them like this, but you'll see in a minute, I'm not gonna keep them like this. Like, I'm gonna do that kind of laminated effect, but I'm gonna then make them look more normal again. Normal, you know what I mean? Wipe it. I always wipe this one, but yeah, I mean, this was a crazy thing, like a crazy trend, like this brow gel is kind of what sparked like brow gels being popularized, I feel, back in like 2019, maybe earlier. But, or maybe later. I think other brands have like perfected the formula. This is really good for like flyaway hairs though, if you're doing like a slip back. So I still think it's an amazing product. I just don't think it's actually the best brow gel. Like, it's not best for your brows because it leaves a residue. And then I'm gonna shape it like that with a spoolie. Okay, and this routine you're gonna think is a bit random and crazy. I've run out of my favorite green concealer, so I do need to go and buy more. But normally at this point, so yeah, I'm just gonna wipe off the gel residue. I should have brought my baby wipes up with me, but whatever. Or my tissues. I normally use the NYX sticks, the NYX stick fix concealer in green, which is like quite waxy, and I use that before like anything else other than brows. However, I've run out. And then I use the number 7 concealer because that's really a good coverage. I think other than the Too Faced concealer, I think this is one of the best coverage. And I think I love the Too Faced concealer, but it's quite cakey. Whereas this one's very good coverage, but it's not cakey. So I'm gonna use it first. I know this seems a bit counterproductive, but I usually use concealer after like contouring, but when you've got, like for instance now I've got quite a lot of spots that are in the way of where I'd contour, so I wouldn't normally do this. I'd normally just use concealer like under my eyes, there, and there, to add a bit of kind of like light back into my face. And when you've got spots that you're trying to cover, you know, you got to use a fuller coverage. So I'll show you. This works a lot better paired, like I did in my previous video, with the green concealer. Now, I would never recommend applying concealer directly to your face. I'd warm it up, but normally I do just apply this one directly to my face. I'd put it on the palm of your hand, warm it up a bit, and then apply it. But I'm trying to get maximum coverage, so I'm gonna do it with this spot because I did pop it earlier. Don't tell any dermatologists. And then I'm just gonna actually apply it straight to my face. But if you do this, I'd recommend spraying it with like alcohol spray, or like, I don't know, cleaning it every now and then, otherwise you're gonna pass bacteria onto your face. So it's better. And also in terms of like application, it's better to put it on the palm of your hand, simply because it warms it up a bit so it doesn't look too cakey. So for instance, the Too Faced concealer does work really well when you put it on the palm of your hand and warm it up first. Like, that's why it's one of my favourite concealers. I'm gonna let that just dry for a sec.